Hi students, welcome to week one. I want to welcome you to the course again and give you an overview of what this week will look like, what the due dates are, and some information about the assignments. So this first week will give you an opportunity to engage with other students, of course, as you start to get to know them and write your own postings, and then also to create your own rules, your own code of ethics, and start taking a look at that as a manager in the business place. So I think it's important for you to interact with the other students with your postings and responding to their postings because they might bring experience and an information knowledge level perspective actually to the topic that perhaps you'd not thought of before. And engaging with them is really a great mimic of what happens in the business environment, in the marketplace, as you accept and discuss other topics related to the industry you're in. And so these postings are spaced throughout the week, as we'll talk about in a minute. But I think it's important that you formulate and affirm your own concepts and your own ideas and perspectives, and then get feedback from others. I think this is an important exercise. Now, the first discussion question might make you question as to whether you're missing a part of the assignment, namely the question itself. It is simply a passage, but I love this passage in that the Lord brings His own perspective and His own attributes right into the marketplace. He refers to managers and refers to them as faithful and wise. And so it helps us to understand that His business model is based on His own character. And you may want to combine this with other passages which refer to those attributes, etc. And maybe a real world example will give you a bit more to present your perspective about that. Excuse me, as you'll be developing a code of ethics then in the next exercise. So remember that your initial post, your original posting on this first discussion question is due on Wednesday, October 10th by 11:59 p.m., 1 minute before midnight. So you'll want to make sure you can do that earlier in the week, by Monday or Tuesday, of course, but no later than Wednesday, October 10th. For the second discussion question, you'll review the document regarding developing a code of ethics. And then for this question, you'll post your thoughts on part 1 of the discussion question instructions. You'll write a code of ethics for yourself and include at least 5 statements, each beginning with the words "I will." Include statements about what you do now as well as what you aspire to do. And you might find the worksheet, there's a worksheet that link at the bottom of those discussion question instructions. At the very bottom, it says worksheet. You might take a look at that and find that useful as you develop these statements. You'll certainly find it useful in the assignment for week 1. So in addition to the statements, include a paragraph of reflection on these "I will" statements. Does that reflect maybe what you learned in discussion question 1 about the faithful and wise manager? Just a thought to include for your perspectives on discussion question 2. Now, while discussion question 1 is due on Wednesday, October 10th, your initial posting, discussion questions 2's initial posting is due on Friday, October 12th by 11:59 p.m., 1 minute before midnight. Now, again, you can do either of those earlier in the week, either on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, even for the question 2, but no later than each of those due dates. Then remember that you're to post a response to another student's initial posting for each of the 2 discussion questions, meaning you'll submit 2 response posts by no later than Sunday, October 14th by 11:59 p.m. So you're actually going to do 4 postings this week. Question 1 by Wednesday night, question 2 by Friday night, and then 2 responses to other students' postings. And those should the parameters for those are all in the under discussion questions. You'll want to take a look at that. So then finally, for your week 1 homework, you'll do the week 1 assignment. You'll follow the instructions for parts 2 and 3 in the assignment instructions, and that's also due by Sunday, 11:59 p.m. So I hope you find these week 1 exercises helpful as we get started. It's a little bit of discovery as you start the postings and post 250 words or more. As you start to fill in the logic of these questions and these assignments, you'll find that that's as you present the logic and your perspective and perhaps another scripture passage or another reference to those, I think you'll find that 250 words is doable. It might be a bit of a stretch at first, but it will become more familiar. So I hope you find that this is helpful. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact me. My phone number, of course, is in the syllabus. You can text me, email me, send a message by Canvas. And also, finally, there is a section for prayer requests on the home page. It's at the bottom, I believe. And please feel free to ask me to, if you have a private prayer request that you want me to pray for, because I'm praying for each of you every week. I want you to do well. This is an important topic. And so if you have any requests, please let me know. All right, well, God bless you all as you start on this course. And I will be responding to your posts, your initial posts, after Wednesday night, of course. And we will let's see how it goes. All right, God bless you. Good luck. Thanks.